Okay, well, here I am down in my cold and junky garage before I clean it up to put my Mustang away for the winter. And I thought I'd make a couple videos showing something that I have not used in ages. And this is a pistol crossbow. And this particular one is a Cobra System crossbow. And I've had this thing since, oh my goodness, probably the early to mid 80s. And I've used it, I used to use it a lot when I first got it. And then, of course, you know, you kind of, or at least I do, I move on to other interests and things that I've had that just kind of push them to the side and they just malinger somewhere, you know, collecting dust. And just, you know, if I keep it long enough, I'll eventually get back around to it. And this one is, I don't remember exactly how many feet per second this thing is capable of, but it is something that is good enough to kill varmint at close range. It has a fully adjustable sighting system here. Let me see if I can set this down to demonstrate a little bit better. Okay, yeah, that's a lot better, that lighting. Okay, and you have adjustments for windage, and you can adjust it for elevation as well. It has a safety system here. Leave that for safety. And this is the catch to release the cocking mechanism. And the cocking mechanism, basically you just, it's like a brake action. You pull down on this, and this pulls the I forget what you call this thing, goodness gracious. But in any case, it pulls that back, and it will allow you to fire. And of course you're supposed to lube the rail here, and it hasn't been lubed in a while. And this should fire a couple times. I'm not sure. See, that's a little dark there, but that's probably from the last time I had used it. And I'm going to give it a shot anyway. Hopefully I won't injure myself. But I don't think I actually have any replacement string here for that. And we'll just see what happens. Okay, and there are the bolts. The bolts are approximately 7 inches, I believe, in length. And I have set up here, I got a lot of stuff to clear out, a small target. And that target is about 20 feet away. See it there? Okay, that's just one of those dirty bird targets. And I will demonstrate exactly how to do this. Okay, make sure I'm in the frame here. Okay, so in order to cock it, just release this and you pull back, and it is cocked. You insert your bolt and push it back. And now it's ready to fire. So what I'm going to be firing into is a box which has a 1/2 inch of insulation. That'll be the styrofoam insulation panel, and about 8 layers of cardboard behind that. And that should stop it from actually going through, to be honest with you. And I'm going to be on my hands and knees firing this thing. And the last time I had used this thing, it was pretty accurate. So I guess it's just going to be up to me now in my old infirm state to actually get the job done myself. So you push the safety forward, slowly squeeze the trigger, and I think we're off to the right. I'm sorry, off to the left. Let's just run up here real quick. And take a look at that. And you can see where it went in. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this thing goes in pretty deep. And it's not uncommon for these things to come apart sometimes, particularly when you're pulling it out of an item such as that. So we'll give it another crack and see what happens. Okay, here we are again. Okay. And one more. Oops. Take the safety off. Okay, so let's see if we can zoom in on that. You can see the one bolt to the top, the second bolt also to the top, and the first one was to the side there. So it doesn't appear to be that accurate, but I would say that that is more a function of me than the actual device, because as I said, the last time I used it, way back when, probably the last time I used it was probably sometime in the 90s, and it was pretty accurate then. Definitely accurate enough to do some hunting with, but just like anything else, if you don't use it for a while, you kind of lose your touch with it, and you just basically have to practice until you get proficient with it again. Well, I hope you found that interesting, and I think that this is definitely something that would be excellent in the survival realm. It doesn't take up a lot of space. It's not very heavy. As you heard, it's not very loud, and from what you saw for the penetration, it is definitely enough to take small game if you can actually hit it. Now, I'm not sure whether or not they have other points for it aside from the target points or the field points, such as these are. But if you can find some, that would just make it that much more efficient. If you can get some nice razor type broadheads or something for this thing. Okay, thanks for watching, and I hope you found this interesting in the very least. Thanks. Bye-bye.